Hello everyone, I'm Pie Patch and welcome back to Fran Bow. We're heading into, we're in the middle of the last chapter now actually. I double checked, I looked it up. We are up to chapter 5, which is the last one, and we're moving into I think maybe like the second half of it, because we've just entered Mabuka's heart and found ourselves in a weird little hospital again. We've gone full cycle. It's a different hospital, but we're in another hospital. I don't know how much longer there is left of the game, but I feel like we're definitely getting close to the end. I don't know if we'll get up to it in this episode, but we'll see. Either way, I'm nervous and excited, so let's just keep going. Okay. Yes, this is what was going on, wasn't it? Oh, I read that last time, didn't I? Let's see. Hi. Do I know you from somewhere? You took something from me, didn't you, you little thief? Oh. Are you the nurse from back at the hospital? What's going on? Oh, where is my knitting needle, Did you stab all your little friends with it? I'm sorry, man. I don't think I know you. What? Knitting needle? You're the dead nurse I saw back in the Oswald Asylum. Which dead? I saw a dead nurse? I don't remember. I don't personally remember that happening, but I trust you. Do I look dead to you, you little beast? You do a little bit, gonna be honest. Take a number, would you, and wait for your turn in the waiting room. But, Miss Nurse, I don't need medical attention. I just want to find my kitty. Take a number and wait. I won't repeat myself. All right. I like you. This is just fun, what you've got going on here. The wheels, the body made of baby heads. Oh, that creature's body is made out of baby faces, yes. And it's a fun mask, too. And your hair is the bath boy said something about this, did he? The bath boy? What did the bath boy say? Heck, my memory sucks. I think it's the hijacker. All right, well, hopefully I'll recall something when I'm editing this. But be careful with the hijackers. They love children that smell like soap. They eat their baby bodies and keep their heads, their beautiful baby faces. That sounds terrible. Oh, be careful. Thank you for the soap. See you later. They listen, they see, and they touch. Oh, of course. What's my number? 7. I love the number 7. That's my lucky number, and it's got some Thurston writing on it. Let's have a look, baby. No, I want to see the writing. Oh, I didn't. Fine then. I guess I'll just have to look at it retroactively. I'll freeze frame it. It's locked, but it doesn't have a keyhole. Well, then it's not locked, is it? Oh, I wonder how long I must wait now. Hours? Maybe days. I've been waiting for a week now. How long has everyone been waiting? I've been waiting for like a month. But I have number 2, so it must be my turn very soon. I have been waiting for 3.5 weeks. Totally hopeless. Excuse me, everyone, but is there a way to make things faster? Yes, become a doctor yourself. That would be faster. And by doing that, you could also help us all. But why won't you become a doctor yourself, then? I can't because I feel very sick. Yeah, good reason. I can't because my R eye is blinded. Do you mean your right eye or your red eye? I have this broken horn, you see. I can't be a doctor. I must be a patient. I've forgotten your voice. Neither can I. I've lost my ability to frighten myself in front of the mirror. Oh, you poor thing. You have a similar mask to the person back out the front. Well, I'm not sick at all. Please let me go before you, okay? That's kind of against the logic of all this, though. I can't. I don't even know what illness I have. That's why I'm here. But how can you not know? Do you feel pain somewhere? That's a very hard question. Make it softer. How can I make a question softer? That's very strange.
Have you tried pulling your eyes off? It helps sometimes.
Enough! It's impossible to talk sense with any of you. Of course you can't make sense of us. You're not the one that sees it all. You mean Mabuka? You've only known us for a few minutes. That's very little time to understand it all. That's true, but it would be nice to use some common sense. Why? What does common sense do that uncommon sense doesn't? Well, it helps you to understand each other.
We do understand each other very well with our uncommon sense anyway.
Yes, we actually do. We respect the differences. But who's the one that sees all then? You mean Mabuka? No, Mabuka knows everything. It's not the same as seeing everything. Was that the eye we saw earlier, maybe? Now, I want to wait, because talking won't make the wait go faster. It might, actually. All right, thank you for nothing. Yes, that was very unhelpful. These are some fun friends we have here, though. I like your hooves. This must be the number display. I have the number 7. It will take ages to get there. I must get a better number, like number 2. I see, you mean like this guy's number.
My eye is broken. The big eye told me that because she sees it all.
Okay, can we get you a new eye and you might give me my number? Your number? Okay then, that's fine. There's no other... Oh, yeah. Do you see the screen? I have number 2. It's almost my turn. What about you?
I think my horn won't grow again. I'm going to be very angry because of that very soon.
What about you? I still don't remember your voice. Oh, waiting was fun at the beginning, but now it's just boring.
Wait.
Oh, no, that was it. Okay. Ma'am, my number sucks. I want a new one.
Hey, kid. This is my turn now to talk here with the nurse, all right? If you don't wait and leave us alone, I'll tear you apart and eat you.
Ew! You eat children? Did you know that we children are actually immature? Wait, what? Hey, leave the patient alone now. The doctor will determine the severity of the illness, don't you worry. Okay, do I have something in my bag? I could just... No. Do I go... What? Oh, hang on, I have an idea. Come here. What? I was gonna cut the eye out of this guy and give it to the guy whose eye is bad. That was a great idea. Come on. What if I just stab your bad eye? Oh no, I'm actually going to do something? Oh, dang. Got excited. They listen, they see, and they touch. In a way, I feel like I'm back in the Oswald Asylum. But it can't be. Or can it? Interesting. What if I just give this to someone else? No, Oh, wait, hang on. Do you see the screen? I have number 2. It's almost my turn. Would it be possible to exchange our tickets? I have number 7. No, I need to know if I'm in pain. I need to know what illnesses I have. What if I find out what illnesses you have? Would you then give me your ticket? Sure, if I'm still here when you come back. Okay, I feel like now I need to go see the eye. I think my dog has just started snoring. Oh, puppy. Charlie May. Are you okay, Papa? I'm sorry. I know you're sleeping, but you can't be snoring in the background. I'm sorry. You can go back to sleep now. I'm sorry. Go back to sleep. Oh, I feel so bad. Hey, please say something different. Yes. Okay. Excuse me. I need your help. I don't... Oh, there. Of course you do. What can I do for you? Can you tell me what illness the creature who has ticket number 2 suffers? He is in the waiting room. Waiting. Let me see. I see him, but from what I see, it's not really an illness. It's just a headache caused by the low levels of agony in him. Oh, bud. Wow, but is it possible to help him somehow? I need his ticket. Yes, crying all the tears you can cry until you feel this bottle will do it. But don't forget, the tears must be caused by real sorrow. That won't be a problem. I'm in a very problematic point in my life. Oh, Fran, you look so sad. I thought everything was going to be better when Kitty and I got home. But now, everything is so confusing and Aunt Grace is totally crazy. Talking to her was horrible. I really trusted her. I don't know what to do now. Mabuka said I was selected for something, but she fell asleep again and won't answer my questions. I need my kitty. Mr. Midnight's hugs are the biggest comfort in my life. I just want to find him so we can go back to Athursta and be happy. Oh, thanks, bud. I appreciate it. I think I really needed that. Okay, well, lovely pain, so profound. Cool. Those were the same faces that were on a box puzzle that we solved earlier in me and Clara's house. The bottle is now full of your tears. Give it to the critter that has your ticket. Go now, time does not wait for anybody. Thank you. I'll be going now. Goodbye. Cool, that was fine. I feel fine. I've got to say, this puzzle is a little bit, just a little convoluted. Here, drink this, you'll feel much better. Oh, trying to poison me? How lovely. Let's see. You drink it anyway, even though you think it's poison? It tastes like the most profound and darkest elixir I've ever tasted before. Give me more. Give me more. No. Leave me alone. You promised to give me the ticket if I helped you. All right. There you go. Nice. It's got more Thurston writing on it. I need to translate that. Okay. And thank you. Your tears taste absolutely delicious. I don't want to see you again. Oh, yes. Hello, ma'am. Hi. Shoo, it's not your turn yet. Are you sure about that? Hello, patient number 2. We're going to do all we can to save you. Do you have an appointment? Well, not really. You told me to take a number and wait. I'm sorry, we don't help sick people without an appointment. But I'm not sick. I lost my kitty and I want to find him. A lost kitty? Don't worry, that's a natural reaction to your sickness. You're lucky though. Many lose their mind instead. It's possible to have both, because, lucky, but, how do I get an appointment then? Oh, just call me. Here's my card with the telephone number. Are you insane? Call us. But why must I call you? Why can't I just make an appointment now? Oh, that would be silly, because now I'm waiting for you to call me. Oh, all right, I'll go and make a call then. Oh my god. Well, I guess at least now we know how the telephone comes into it, but like, yikes. 276. Oh, hello. Yes, you told me to call to make an appointment. It's Fran. Uh-huh. I'm available now. No. Yes, I do have a pair of eyes. Really? Okay. I'll see you in a minute then. Great. Thank you. Bye. Yes, bye. Oh, also, because of course, the pacing between when I record videos and when I edit them is a little skew-iff, because I tend to, record them in batches. A few episodes ago, the lucifern that we saw in a tree before we met Itwood mentioned something about many doors opening within yourself, and that we should climb through them. And I had already, when I was editing that, I had already played in this part a little bit, and that just reminds me of this moment. We've got a big Fran outside looking in and all of these different doors. So maybe this is like some kind of exploration of the self it just feels like there's a link there to me. Not to mention now having a look, here you've got the black and white tile pattern that's similar to that of in Mia and Clara's house, as well as the pentagram that we ended up drawing on the floor when we cast the spell on them, which has of course also been an image throughout. But that just feels like something to keep in mind just in case. Hello, patient number 2. Do you have an appointment? Yes, Fran Bow is my name and the appointment is now. Let me check the archives. Yes, there you are. The doctor will see you in a minute. Just go through the door to your right. All right, thank you. If it's locked, I'm going to cry. Oh, okay. What? I'm sorry, did I scare you? You look quite pallid. Should I just... Phew! Yes, ugh, what a nightmare. You look like a healthy human. Oh, thank you, I guess. Now, if you don't mind, I have an appointment. I don't mind, actually, because it's none of my business. Okay, thanks, guy. Now, who's the doctor? Of course. You haven't chosen to end your life yet. Isn't the pain you feel enough? You are rror, aren't you? I haven't gotten the chance to introduce myself properly. I think it's clear that we already know who you are, so it's fine. Sadly, I cannot be seen in the third reality for long periods of time. Maybe I'll just stay here then. I am rror, the terrible black prince of darkness. Very edgelord of you, sir. I know who you are. Don't try to act like nothing happened. Did you kill my parents? Where is my cat? What did you do with Dr. Dion? I enjoy immensely seeing your suffering dripping off your eyes. I feed from it. You're the manifestation of my desires. I can use you for whatever I want. Oh, okay. You are under my power. That's not true. Not anymore. I won't allow you to trick me anymore. Tell me, why did you kill my parents? Why? You are assuming that it was I who did such a terrible thing. I saw you that night outside my window. It must be you who did it. You trust your eyes too much. Haven't you learned that human receptors are weak? Your body is fragile, easy to corrupt. Hey, leave me alone, please. Oh! Don't touch me. Oh my god. No. It can't be. Stop it. I didn't do it. I didn't. It wasn't me. Stop it, please. Oh my god. Who was it, my darling? Who killed your parents? The dull little critter must suffer and die before becoming a star. Oh my god, Fran. It kind of felt like that's what it was leading toward, but jeez, oh, that's just so much. I haven't killed my parents. I haven't. That monster wants to trick me. I know. Everybody is crazy around here. I have to find Kitty and leave. No, don't go yet. I want to look and see if there's anything readable on these. The spine. All humans have that in common. I can always start a conversation like, hello, we both have a spine. Isn't that awesome? Hehe, we would look so funny without skin. Oh, friend, that's not really very convincing considering what we just saw. Oh. Why does the brain have two sides? The brain has many different parts. It's like a delicate machine. We can't just... Can we just leave? Oh, well, okay. I can't go back out and hang out with the big eye. A tank with water, good. I suppose we're leaving. If a Kamala comes, I'll know what to do. Oh, okay, I guess we're leaving now. Dr. Dan? Kitty! Kitty, my darling, I'm here for you. Are you all right? Kitty, answer me. What's wrong with you? No! Oh, that's worse. That's worse than what... Oh, no. Oh, I was really scared that would happen.
Ow! Ow!
Why won't you talk to me, Mr. Midnight? Please, don't do this to me. Oh, I can't purr. Talk to me, Mr. Midnight. This isn't funny. It's this place, isn't it? You must get out of here so you can talk to me again. I'll take you to a thirster, my darling. Polantris can help us. I promise you, nothing will tear us apart again. Wow. Oh, Kitty. I'll be right back. I must help Dr. Dan, all right? He seems to be in trouble. Interesting. And there's a picture of Dr. Oswald on the wall, too. The old man again, Dr. Oswald. Oh. A syringe. It has a red fluid inside. What can it be? Dr. Dan? Dr. Dan, are you alright, sir? Sir, wake up. Please, Dr. Dan, wake up. Are you alive? Sir! Oh, what should I do to wake him up? Is this like an electrocution thing? I don't accidentally... Oh, okay. What does this lever do? Are you alright now? Are you alright? Dr. Dan, are you alright, sir? Okay, can I... I don't want to accidentally kill him. Can I hit a button? How these buttons don't do anything. I'm really sorry, sir, but I am gonna stab you now. Hey, at least it's not with a knife. You know? Don't laugh before you see that. Oh, ooh, I don't like needles. Yikes. Ooh, let's get away from that. Oh, damn, what was that? Don't worry, Dr. Dan. It's me, Fran. What? I can't see very well. Oh no, I blinded him. Fran Bow, sir, from the Oswald Asylum. We were at the cemetery, remember? Fran? What happened? Why am I tied to a chair? What have you done? I'm trying to help you, sir. The big monster brought you here. We must go. Come on, Fran. Monsters? I don't feel like playing games. All right, it wasn't a monster at all. Just let me help you. What? Pardon me. Hey, bud. Fine establishment you run here, my dude.
What is she doing here? I thought you chained her.
Oh, I did. I told you she was a hard one to tame. Do you want me to get rid of her? Aunt Grace, what the heck? Get rid of me? Aunt Grace, what are you talking about? Why are you talking like that? Who is this old man? How lovely you sound, just like your mother when she was young. Shut up. My mother? Do you know her? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Oswald Harrison. I know everything about you, Fran.
Oswald? From Oswald Asylum?
Yes, Fran, the same old man.
But why do you know about my mother and my aunt? Oh, please.
Well, many years ago I was studying the magnificent complexity of twin siblings. Lucia and Grace were part of my study. Both helped me to find the key to success.
The key? Did you know that my mother and father were murdered?
Yes, of course. Rror did a great job. So you admit it. His power of manipulation is extraordinary. What I don't understand is how you can be so calm about it. It was you holding that knife after all.
Oh, I'm not calm, sir. I knew it was rror all along, but why does he hunt me?
Rror is a manifestation of your weakness. A blinded and powerful manifestations of your fears.
But why would the monster kill my parents?
Because your parents were interfering with my work. But I actually did you a favor. You are suffering. And pain is connected to growth and strength,
Fran, if you're gonna say you made me stronger because you put me through pain, fuck you. Excuse me? You murdering my parents did not make me stronger.
Oswald, please, let's just do what we need to do.
What is the relationship going on here? Why are you helping this crazy man?
Aunt Grace, please don't be mad at me. We're family. Let us go. My kitty and I can find a place to go without bothering you.
Oh, Fran. Please, just let us go.
Yes, you're right, Fran. I'm sorry for being so hard on you. Come on, let's go now.
Are we leaving? Go with your aunt, Fran. Isn't that what you want? What about Dr. Dan? Dr. Dan, are you all right, sir? Oh, okay. No. No. Please don't. Oh.
Fran, my dear, listen to me. You must know Dr. Oswald only wants the best for you. When Lucia was pregnant with you, he knew you'd be a very special girl. He told us to take good care of you, but your mother betrayed us. She wanted to hide you from us. She thought we wanted to kill you, but that's not true. Dr. Oswald really wants to give you the best, but for that, you must allow him to try a little experiment on you. And then everything will be fine. Of course. But there is still one thing we must take care of. This little traitor must go.
No, please don't. Oh! Oh my god, that sound was heartbreaking. No! No, kitty!
Come on, Fran. Stop weeping. The cat is dead now.
But he was my friend. You killed my best friend. You also helped to kill my parents, didn't you? Didn't you? How can you live with yourself? I hate you. I hate you. Oh. Stop it, Fran. Help. Help. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is a good idea, Fran. Please, help. Ooh. What? A gun? A gun? Don't you dare touch Grace, you little monster. Oh my goodness, she's totally insane. Bring her to me. I'll do the experiment while she's still warm. Oh, Fran. I need to extract the brain right away. Can you not? Fran, are you all right? What have you done with her? She tried to kill me. You were right about Fran, Dr. Din. She was sick. But she's still bleeding. Let me take care of her. No, you won't. She's mine now. I've been waiting for this moment for many years now. Looking for the right child, the right brain.
Now that I have her, nothing can stop me.
Yeah, fuck you, Grace. Oh, it would. Oh, Fran, everything will be fine. Who are you?
I'm Itwood, the one many children talk about.
But you're not human. Oh, I've heard those words before.
Ectopro, ectoprote, Pelantris, monogeist.
Pelantris. Gorska, that's what I found him. Oh my goodness. Stay away from the girl. Leave her alone. Mr. Midnight. Little Fran must be cured.
Do you think you can use the same body?
Yes, she's not completely gone yet. Here I go. Oh, Mother Mabuka, you took the innocence of the child. Fran is now dead and alive. Wake up in darkness, Fran, and you'll be able to walk towards the light. Oh, my friends. What happened? Itwood? Pelantris? My head hurts. Mr. Midnight? How? You're alive, my kitty. I missed you so much. Please, tell me something. Please say something.
Fran, we must go now.
Go? All right. Dr. Dean, look, this is Itwood and Pelantris. I told you about them. Remember, I told you they were real. See? Can you believe me now? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, the red stuff we gave him.
He can't hear you. I think he is under the power of Mabuka now. We really must leave now.
But can he come with us? Please. He's been really nice to me. He really wanted to protect me and help me. We can't bring him with us. I'm sorry. But what we can do is make him believe that all of this was a dream. He will wake up and think none of this really happened. But he won't remember you, Fran. I see. Well, that's okay, I guess, as long as he is safe. That's very kind. You're finally seeing beyond your own desires. You're becoming one with everything. Your parents would be very proud of you. You really think so? Oh, thank you, Pelantris. Oh. Now, let's send Dr. Deern home. Marcel Dern, Onum Veka, Sandensla Ecto. Goodbye, Dr. Deern. Let's go now, Fran. There's so much you must see and learn. That sounds like fun. Let's go, Kitty. Mr. Midnight still didn't say anything. I still don't know many things. But one thing I do know. That between guilt and fear, I choose happiness. Oh. Got an achievement called The End. Yes. Oh. That was fantastic. Oh my gosh. I really liked that ending. I feel like it was the right amount of ambiguous. I often get very frustrated with very ambiguous endings, but I feel like there was enough of it to be satisfying. Oh, there's clever. Igloo poor windy. Oh, I love that. I so want to like sit down and go through that, or not play through it all again, but watch through it again and take notes and piece together my understanding of the story. I'll probably watch a few other people's breakdowns of it, but I feel like lots of people tend to be torn up between whether it was all real or not. And I think that doesn't matter, because in the end, I think they were still telling the story of her journey through the different realms of reality. Yeah, but I feel like even if it wasn't real, there can still be a story within that imagined journey that can be broken down, and it can still have meaning and lore and world building to that. And that's the kind of stuff I want to find out about. Don't necessarily care if in the canon of it was it real or not. Thank you for playing Fran. Oh, thank you for making it. I had so much fun. And I actually heard that I think they might be coming out with a Fran Bow 2 soon. I know there was Little Miss Fortune, which I also love and will definitely play on here at some point. And I'm pretty sure there is some interconnected stuff in it, because I remember seeing snippets of the Thurston language in it and references. I think I saw flashes of Luciferns in that game. So I definitely want to play that. Oh, but that was so good. Yeah, but we'll see how I go. If I sit down and comb through stuff and I feel like I have something reasonably significant to say about it, I might make a lore video on it, because I love a good lore video. But that was so good. I love this story. For sure, like there were a few little snippets in it of some of it was a bit built out with filler. But honestly, as far as games goes, it wasn't like bad filler. It was still pretty interesting and helped to pad out the lore of the world, which is something that I really appreciate. And on the whole, like, the art style is beautiful, and I love the storytelling, and the writing of it was fantastic. I'm an English and writing major, and I really focus on storytelling, on the creative writing. And so I can get really fussy about like dialogue and just the feeling of the writing in general. But that was really nice. I really, really loved that. Yeah, I'm working on a cosplay of Fran at the moment. This is probably my first mention of cosplay on this channel, but I cosplay, and I've actually loved Fran Bow for a while. And I've finally gotten around to working on it, and it's almost done. It's getting there. So, you know, if you want to see that, keep an eye on my Instagram, because eventually there will be pictures up on there. Yeah, but I really hope you liked this series, because I did. It was beautiful, and I think it's going to have a special place in my heart for a good while now. This is the kind of game that I love. Games that just are so passionate about the story that they're telling. This is the kind of game that my channel is dedicated to, just like my love of really story-rich games, of video games that are used as a medium to take you on a journey and really tell you something. And it was just beautiful. I'm kind of sad that it's over. But yes, I think I briefly mentioned there is Little Miss Fortune, which I will be playing, but I have heard that there might be a Fran Bow 2 coming out soon, which I am very excited about. And as soon as it comes out, I think I'm going to start playing it, because I just want to jump right into it. Okay, thank you so much for sticking with me through all these episodes with me guys, and this might be episode 10 if we'll see if I got that one right, but for 10 episodes, hell yeah, go us. And hopefully you stick around for the next series, because whatever it is, I bet it's gonna be a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't want to go. Bye.